it's Tia, aka Everyday Monet, and in this Should We Break Up video, we are talking about products that I need to decide whether I should break up with them or not. Like, are we meant to be or not? In these videos, I take a bunch of products that are either products I don't use that much or maybe older products. For whatever reason, I'm not using them as much as I should, and I put them in a little bin right next to my vanity. I make a concerted effort to use them and basically decide whether they're going to stay in my collection or not. So let's get to it. There are a few breakup items and a few items that I'm now like definitely in a relationship with, and a few of them that I'm really surprised that I'm still in a relationship with. Although like in real life I'm single, but whatever. That's not this video. So the first thing that I want to break up with is the Too Faced Gingerbread Cookie face palette. This was from their holiday 2 or 3 years ago. I decluttered the rest of them. This one I honestly was keeping for this gingerbread sort of contour or bronzing shade. But you can see it's right there. The pigmentation really just isn't there, and my collection has grown so much since I had these, and Too Faced has really stepped it up since they've been making these. So this one just, we're breaking up. The next breakup is this Naked Skin from Urban Decay, the Shapeshifter. I got the one in medium dark. I also got the one in light medium. I think it was on a weekly wow or something from Sephora. The one in light medium I gave to my mom, and she really loves it. So I like the contour shades in here in the powder side, and the highlight, I just don't feel like the highlight really works for me. My skin's kind of in between this one and the other one, so I feel like this highlight is a little bit too dark for me. I do like this shade here for bronzing. This one's a little bit too dark. And the thing is that even though you can see I've tried to use the cream side, I hate cream products. So I don't know what I was thinking with this. I love the whole concept, and I wish that maybe these were eyeshadows or something, and I know they did that with the back talk, but I like that this one, like, the mirror doesn't come out, so I think that would be cool. But this, I'm not going to use this, so we gotta break up. I loved ya, but we're done. The next thing I need to be done with is the Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani palette, and this one, so I actually don't hate it. That's actually what I used in my eyes today. I just wanted to make sure, definitely, that I wanted to break up. My issue with this is that I do like the mattes. I think the mattes work really well. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 true mattes in here. The shimmers, they don't perform the way that I would like them to. If you cover this row up, it's like these shades are so similar. And I just have a lot of this in my collection, and it's getting up there in age, so I'm done. We're done. We're done here. The next thing I need to be done with is this e.l.f. like bronzing palette, and this is in golden. So my issue with this is it's just super shimmery, and I actually prefer my bronzing to be matte, and then if I want to add a little, you know, glow or whatever, I'll do that. But I mean, it's just it's just too shimmery. There's just too much shimmer. You can see it's right there. I just don't like it, so gotta go. Another palette that's gotta go is the All About Bronzed palette from Makeup Revolution. I've tried a bunch of these, and I've almost decluttered every single one. And I like a lot of the Makeup Revolution products, but my problem with this is the problem that I have with a lot of their palettes is the fact that these more shimmery shades, they transfer into the matte shades, and only like 1 or 2 of these are like truly matte. I don't know, I didn't like it. I kind of feel like the tones they're too similar to be in the same palette. So I would end up just swirling stuff together. I just don't like it. I just don't like you. We're done. Nothing personal, just gotta leave ya. The next thing is the NYX Perfect Filter in Marine Layer. And this one I really liked because it was this like cool tone situation. There was these really interesting cool tone shimmers happening. Like these two blue shades and then this blue brown shade. But if you can see, first of all, like that's a blue brown shade. Like some of the shadows are just really inconsistent, and they don't blend really nice. And I have another one of these in Rustic Antique. Like, they look like they would be so pretty, but they just don't show up that way on the eyes. I have another one in Rustic Antique, which I actually love. But this one just didn't perform that well. So, I have so many eyeshadow palettes. This one, you know what? It's gotta go. This one hurts. This is the Lorac Unzipped Gold palette. This was one of my first high-end purchases that I made, and you can see I have used this a lot. Like, there's a huge dent in some of these shadows. The reason I'm deciding to get rid of this one is because these matte shades here, all of these glitter has transferred in, and the unzipped formula is different than the pro formula. I love the 3 new unzipped ones, like the Mountain Sunset and the Desert Sunset and all that. And I never got the original unzipped. I have so many other Lorac shadows that I love in the same kind of color scheme. It's just time for me to get rid of this. We just gotta be done now. And next is this Marvelous Moxie gloss from Bare Minerals. I love the smell of it. It's sort of this like minty smell, and I love the color. It's just super sticky, and I don't like sticky gloss, so we're done. Next is this Burt's Bees tinted lip balm in Sienna. I'm actually wearing it right now. I think it either smells disgusting or it's changed, and so now it smells disgusting, but either way, it's disgusting, so it's gotta go. The other one is this Bare Minerals lipstick in Tease. It came in like a set. It was like the holiday set that they had. And this one, it didn't wear well. It was super patchy. I just didn't like it. So I think maybe this is a better color maybe for my mom or something. So I'm breaking up with this. And this, when these came out, these lipstick lingeries, everybody's going crazy for them. I have like 10 of them. I haven't used them in quite a while, so I thought, you know what, let me put them in the bin and let me see if I should keep them or if I should get rid of them. And this is in the shade Bedtime, and I decided, I wore this to work. I love liquid lipsticks. I love the shade. I just feel like it really exaggerated like wrinkles and things on my, not wrinkles, like it just exaggerated the things on my lips, and I don't really even have like a lot of problems with my lips, so like the fact that it made it look like they were super dry and just like settled in, I don't like it. So I'm gonna try a couple more this week, a couple different shades, and if they all do that, I'm just gonna get rid of all of them. And if some of them don't, then I'll work through every single one and see if maybe a few colors work. I'm not sure. But this one in Bedtime Flirt is going bye-byes. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the things that I absolutely fell back in love with. The first thing was this Meet Matrimony matte eyeshadow palette from the Balm. And it's this one here. And I hadn't used it in a long time, and then when I put it in my bin, I realized how much I really love these shadows. Now, I don't think all of the Balm matte palettes are created exactly equal, but for this one, I really enjoy it. And there's some unique colors that I don't have in my matte shadow collection. So this one is back. We're back on. Next is this eyeshadow palette from Real Her. And this one is a vegan, cruelty-free eyeshadow palette. And this one is in Do Your Squats. And I got this in a BoxyCharm, like back when I used to get BoxyCharm. And I never used it. So I used it this week, and I really loved it. The shadows worked really well. They showed up gorgeous on the eyes. And so I'm liking it. The next one, and this is going to be a surprise to a lot of people, this is the Too Faced Chocolate Chip Palette. I know this was a controversial palette. Like, some people liked it, some people didn't. I used to actually use it quite a bit. You can see that there's a dent in here. I actually really like these shadows, and I know some people said that it was like too light for them, but for the most part I pull this when I want to get, you know, actually no, because I use these two and then this in the crease, and I feel like it's fine. And then I use one of these shimmer shades foiled all over the lids, and I think it's a great look. So this one is a keeper. I'm still keeping this. The next one, this is the Too Faced Love palette. I've had this for a while. You know what's weird is when you look at this looks so much like that, is it CoverGirl, the Katy Perry ones with the cats? This looks so much like that, like the shades and everything. I used this a lot this week, and actually I really enjoyed this. I still think I'm going to get rid of it, and here's why. I really enjoyed it for a lot of the shimmer shades, and I have these shades from Too Faced and other palettes, and these don't have enough mattes in here for me, so for me, I'd rather just pass this along to someone who will really like it and get enjoyment out of it and not waste it. So I love you, but because I love you, I'm letting you go. And last up for this video is a huge surprise for me. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Concept, and I had really considered decluttering this. I don't even think I had used it yet, but I thought it would be too light for me, and so I put it in my, I had given my mom the Tarte Amazonian Clay one from the birthday last year in Sephora, the Parte or whatever, because that was way too light. And when I looked at this next to that one, I'm like, wow, that's like the same. But I'm actually wearing it today, and I think it's really pretty for just like a more natural or subtle blush, and it showed up super well. I mean, I really like it. So this one was really a surprise for me. So, not breaking up. Actually, we're going to be exclusive. No, actually we're not, because I have a lot of blush. But we'll be exclusive for the next 2 days. Or a day. Anyway, back in my collection. So, that was my Should We Break Up for this month. And if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. If you're not one of my Monets, become one, because I would really like it. And I know you'll have fun here. And I hope you're having a super fabulous day. I will see you in my next video. Bye!